Hey there, it's another edition of Tutorial Wednesday. Today we are going to be turning this video to this, and then we are also going to be turning this video to rather look like this. Are you excited already? Let's jump right into the video. If smartphones are regarded as one of the major sources of distraction, then learning how to use your smartphone productively is very important. And on this channel, we teach everything about smartphone productivity and profitability. And if this is the kind of video you want to keep receiving, hit the subscribe button down below. And to get notified when I release a fresh video, hit the bell icon and you will be first to know when I drop a fresh video. My name is Frederick. Keep watching. Before we begin, I would like you to do two things. Number one is to drop a like on this video so that more people can get to see this video. This is just one of the ways that you actually get to appreciate the work that I put in making these videos for you. And secondly, if you're not subscribed yet, do subscribe right now, and I promise and assure you of quality, valuable, and not time wasting videos always on my channel. So first thing you need to do when creating the freeze frame is the footage. All right, so as you can see, I'm actually using a stock footage, but I know in your case you might want to do a footage of yourself. All right, so what you need to do is you will need a tripod. All right, mount your camera or your phone on the tripod, okay, so that to avoid using somebody whose hand is going to be shaking or her hand is going to be shaking during the video. You wouldn't want to use a video that is jerking or shaking in any way. Okay, you need to use a stabilized video. All right, so you need a tripod to shoot your video. And another thing is ensure a wide angle, capture a wide angle of the background such that your head to your toe is showing in the video. And if you also have to use a space where there is no other person in the video, that will also be amazing. All right, you can use a space, maybe an open field or whatever, then place your camera a little far from you so that you can get to capture a full image of yourself, all right, devoid of people around the background. Once you've ensured all of this and shot a good footage for your freeze frame, then it's time to start your editing. So let's jump right in.
So we are going to be using Kinemaster for the freeze frame. So we are selecting 16:9 and we are going to import the video. Okay, so I've already taught you how to shoot the video if you're doing this for yourself. Okay, so but I'm going to use this stock video. I'm going to use the stock footage for this. All right, so we have the stock footage of 8 seconds. I'm going to expand the video. Okay, I'm going to expand the video. So next thing I'm going to do is to mark out the points that I want to freeze. Okay, so first I'm going to move to this point. Okay, let's say this point. Okay, and then I'm going to tap on this button up here to bookmark. So once it turns purple or violet, that means it's been bookmarked. All right, so now I'm going to move it further to when the little girl moves out of where she is to this point. Okay, so let's say that she's here, so I'm going to tap again and bookmark, and then she runs off again to this point. I'm going to tap again and bookmark. All right, so let's take that. I also want to drop the bookmark here, and then I'm moving the button again, the cursor again, to another point where she moves. All right, because I need to maintain spacing between the movement, okay, so that it will be beautiful. Then I'm going to drop the last bookmark right here. So having done this, I was actually supposed to be clipping, all right, that is taking a screenshot of all the places where I dropped the bookmark. So I'm going to start doing that now. I'm going to go to this button over here, then capture and save, so it saves right into my gallery. Okay, so I am also going to repeat this same thing on all the places where I dropped the bookmark. So I'm going to capture and save the images at those points. so that I can now transfer it and remove the background from all of those images.
You could be interested in learning how to create, shoot and edit attention commanding or grabbing videos with your smartphone. All the videos that you actually see on my channel were shot, edited and created on my smartphone, and I've done a full course, over 30 video lessons on how you too can edit, shoot and create videos with your smartphone. So if this is what you're going to be interested in, there's a link on the description that will lead you to the sales page of that course.
So now let's move to Removebg application. The link to this application is on the description. All right, although that I had already done a video on 3 ways you can remove a background from an image, so it should be showing right now at the top right side of the screen. So tap on it and watch more. So that is what I'm actually going to do on this page, on this application. Okay, now we are back on Kinemaster to effect the freeze frame. All right, so I'm going to move the cursor to each of the bookmarks, then I'm going to select the image, all right, the cropped out image, and place it exactly where the gear was paused. Okay, so I'm going to ensure that it's actually placed at the exact point. All right, so I'm going to tap on the split screen up here, and then I'm going to use the full split screen, so it actually merged at that exact point where the gear was paused. All right, so ensure this actually in your while you are effecting adding this effect. Okay, so I'm going to trim the layer, the image layer, to the right of playhead. Okay, so and then extend the picture to the beginning of the video of the playhead. You can see it right here. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the next one and still do the same thing. Okay, so first I need to place it at the bookmark, all right, and then tap on the layer button, then media, and then copy or add the image, all right, that was cropped out. Okay, so you can see, so right now you notice that the image that I actually added and that of the girl is not at the same place. So I'm going to make sure that I find the exact spot where I paused the video. Okay, I bookmarked and added it right there. Okay, so that is what I just did right now. So I'm going to repeat this for the rest of the video, and also make sure that you are extending the layer of the image, all right, to the extreme end, that is to the beginning of the video. Okay, you can see that whenever I add it, it actually moves to the right hand of the cursor. Remember, the cursor is this line, so I had to move it to the left hand, all right, to begin to start from the beginning of this video. So that's the same thing I'm going to do throughout the video. So now you're going to notice that the point where I'm adding the layer, all right, where I'm adding the image layer, is no longer getting to the end of the video. All right, you notice that right now. So it's no longer getting to the end, so I still have to use my hand, select the video, and then extend it to the beginning, not the end, actually the beginning of the video, and then the left of the cursor, all right, or the left of the playhead. All right, so that's what I'm going to do throughout this video. And yes, we are at the end. We finally added all of the layers. All right, you can see how the layers are looking. Okay, you can see how the layers are looking. So the next thing I'm going to do right now, remember the sound effect that was, that sound effect that was, you hear at the beginning or whenever the girl joins the queue. All right, whenever she joins herself. Okay, so I'm going to now add that by going to the audio, then SFX. All right, by now, actually, if you've not been using Kinemaster, you won't have any SFX on your Kinemaster, so you can just tap on the store at the top right. Okay, the button at the top right to add your SFX sounds. Okay, so I'm going to select one of them. Okay, and then add it at that very point where the gear is joining herself. All right, joining the images. Okay, so that it will perfectly blend. So now I found the right sound effects. Okay, so I'm going to tap the plus sign and add it. Okay, right now I'm going to make sure that the sound is right at that purple bookmark. Okay, and then I'm going to now duplicate it and then drop them at all the points with the purple bookmark. All right, all the places where the girl is joining herself. Okay, so if you play the sound from the beginning of the video, or the video from the beginning of this video, you will hear that pew sound, that the sound effect are added to them. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do all throughout the bookmarked points. Okay, so we are done. All right, so I'm going to export this video. Right now we are now going to do the reverse. So the reverse is creating the video such that the gear, all right, is shedding herself at all those points. Okay, so this is quite very easy, just as we've done the major work when we did the first one. Okay, so all we are going to do now is just to move those layers to the right of the cursor. All right, to the right of the playhead. So look at this one. So I'm going to tap and hold, then move it to the right. Okay, we've moved the first one to the right and then extend it to the end of the playhead. Okay, you see it have been extended to the end of the playhead. Just the same thing, just a reverse. Okay, so right now we are moving this one and then extending to the end of the playhead. Nothing else is going to change.
Did you enjoy that video? You might want to watch more videos from me, and if these kind of videos are what you want to keep receiving, hit this button right here to subscribe to my channel and turn on notification so that you'll be the first to know when I drop a fresh video. See you on the next one.